These 9 spanking new Ford F-150 customized pickup trucks fitted with crime scene investigation kits will be used to help local authorities in processing crime scenes. The trucks will get personnel to the scene of crime quicker, and the equipment it comes with help to gather, analyze, and preserve evidence. These mobile units, valued at around 450,000 US dollars, will strengthen the work of the Scenes of Crime unit.
It is very important for us. We can now rely on ourselves for any transportation from the office to any crime scenes countrywide.
How does that help with the work on the ground?
Well, it will make our work very easier because we have all our equipment in the vehicle, so we don't have to be going back and forth from office to crime scene and from crime scene to office. So we have all our equipment. We have cameras, we have our mass destruction kit, we have our first responders kit, we have generators, we have our lights now that we can search at night more better. We have our X-ray machine so that whenever we go to the morgue now, we could just, it will be easier for us to find the slugs in the victim's body or so.
Do we have personnel who are trained to operate these different pieces of equipment?
Yes, we do have persons that are trained. We had an advisor here about 2 years ago, Mr. Hayden Baldwin, who trained us in all the equipment that we had. And we have 29 competent forensic crime scene investigators countrywide who are able to operate these equipments. Some of them are new that we're getting, especially for the mass casualty kits. First time we're getting those kits. So we have trained with one before, but first time each unit or each office will have one. So as we could respond to let's say a mass casualty, let's say an airplane have crashed. Now we have all the necessary equipments and materials to process that scene.
Oftentimes, cases fall apart because there is a lack of eyewitness or an uncooperative witness. But these new specialized high-tech pieces of equipment will be used to bridge that gap. They will be used to gather materials to help strengthen the successful prosecution of cases with science-based evidence that's needed.
This will no doubt enhance the quality of evidence that the technicians will be expected to bring into the laboratory for analysis. The better quality evidence they are able to retrieve, the more useful the analysis will be to the prosecution case. As we strengthen the forensic department, we will in turn strengthen our cases in court. The days when we are getting witnesses to come forward easily, especially for murder and robbery and major crimes investigation, is a challenge today. And we strengthen the scientific analysis that is being done in our blood section or in our areas in terms of the fingerprint, in terms of how we deal with the collection of evidence. Those will go a long way to bring justice to the victims of crime in this country.
To aid in citizen security and tackle crime, the donation includes a number of pieces of equipment valued at around 350,000 US dollars, from small items to tapes to be used on scene to specialized complex pieces to process and preserve samples gathered, including ultraviolet lights.
There's all kinds of equipment there, ranging from simple things like lights and generators to help the staff process scenes of crime at nighttime. There's sketch pads to draw out a crime scene. There's crime scene tape that you've seen on TV to try to cordon off the elements of a crime scene. But then there's also more complex and expensive items like ultraviolet lights. They're to try to detect bodily fluids and other substances that are not readily visible to the human eye. There's a laser trajectory kit that can help people establish what direction a bullet was fired from. There's sexual assault kits. There's a portable X-ray machine and a drying cabinet, which is important for preserving evidence so that the blood stains or bodily fluids that are found don't get molded over and are not admissible later as evidence.
Also in the trove of equipment are pieces for firearm and ammunition analysis.
These include serial number restoration kit, a portable bullet recovery system, and weapon cleaning kits, to name a few. The bullet recovery system makes it possible for firearm examiners to test firearms from any location and recover the bullet quickly and not have to test fire in the test firing room into a bullet catcher and sorting through Kevlar for the bullet. This makes their work more convenient.
The evidence gathered from scenes are taken here to the National Forensic Science Service to be analyzed. The medical office gets this brand new high-tech portable X-ray machine, and the lab unit gets other much-needed equipment from this donation.
The goal of these donations is to better assist the forensic department to fulfill their duties. Hopefully, as they begin to conduct more effective crime scene processing and help to solve more complex cases, those who wish to commit crimes may become dissuaded as they realize that their chances of being caught and ultimately convicted continues to increase.
The scenes of crime unit in Belize City, Ladyville, Orange Walk, Corozal, San Ignacio, Belmopan, Dangriga, Independence, and Punta Gorda will each receive one of the trucks fitted with the crime scene kit. Reporting for News 5, I'm Andra Polanco.